Tekken 6. It had a really cool intro with Jin basically cycling through all these armies and tanks and basically going through them like it's nothing, all to just catch up with Kazuya Mishima, which honestly, it's kind of badass, but I give him that. But I find it so impossible when he does something like this in Tekken. It just makes it look 10 times ridiculous, to be honest. There were new characters that were added to the game, such as Lars Alexandra, who apparently is another Mishima bloodline, Alicia Boskonovich. Wait, Dr. Boskonovich had a daughter all this time? And also Safina, who honestly, she's sexy, man. Look at her eyes and look at the way she looks at you, like damn. But this fat bastard right here,
You fat bastard! You fat bastard! You fat bastard!
they even added bound combos, which was the buff of Tekken 6, and that was what made it so entertaining with arcade modes to use something like that. But I felt like throughout the PS3 era in Tekken 6, they all just looked the same, but they did put in some work and they added more roosters to the characters. So they added more groundbreaking stages. They added rage mode as well, so then by the time you're on low health you could be able to create big damages, which was kind of fraud when you used Miguel, because he was the one that gave you that one move that makes it take half your life away, which was sick. Also, some of the stages in this one are kind of gorgeous. I also like that sheep stage that was inspired by Street Fighter 5, but this one was so funny that all these sheeps kept flying around whenever you hit them. When I was going into this Tekken 6 game, I looked at the intro for this and I thought, wow, this might be it. We can finally get to see Kazuya go toe-to-toe with his son Jin, because in Tekken 4, Jin took the win. So I'm thinking maybe he might get revenge, he might get a payback, you know, or it might be tight because Hihachi's now knocked out for a year. But no, I got this instead. You see, they really do suck at shooting on this one. But scenario campaign is what I got from Tekken 7 to kind of get through the storyline, and oh my gosh, this is by far the worst part of the video game. Honestly, literally, scenario campaign has the most long-winded scenes. Literally, some of the songs that they use is so repetitive. Like, it's the same one every time you see an intense showdown going on. Honestly, I generally felt like there was something going on here that I was missing out. Like, I spent days trying to get through this scene with Anna Williams. I was hoping they would just shoot, like, do something.
There, shoot them. What you doing? Shoot me! Shoot me! That one! Shoot me! Shoot me!
And for the most part, the boss in this game just looks so off. Like, literally, when you look at him right now, he just looks so off. Like, I say that because the rendering of this boss just looks like he has no face at all. It just looks like it's all crunched up and looks like a lotless monster at this point. So on the good side, scenario campaign did add some co-op modes to it, so then basically you can play 2-player mode as well, which is kind of fun, you know, because now at this rate it feels like an extended version of Tekken 4, where they did Tekken Forces. And to tell you the truth, I do like Tekken 4 Forces a bit more than I do with scenario campaign, but then again, scenario campaign has some cool ideas to the mix when it comes to fighting all these Tekken forces, but it's not more of the same people this time. It's like actually with different people, which is kind of cool. You can also do online versions of scenario campaign, which is kind of fun. You can get through different stages, which is so sick. And at the end of the day, you still get to have fun just choosing weapons and picking out items acquired, which then you can customize and also make your character more stronger, which is a good thing because at this rate, it feels like I'm playing the next RPG kind of Tekken that I'm seeing, but with weapons. Even though most of the characters don't really use weapons, they could just take them on each by bit. And also with the characters that are in scenario campaign, some of them are very, very weird. Like, especially these carnival girls that are just dancing around, like waving their hands in the air, and these little mini aliens that are in the game as well. Oh, seriously, this woman needs help, honestly. What? Do something with her. The most solid part of Tekken 6 is the arcade mode, although my pet peeve about the arena is that it's so short. Like, it doesn't feel like the arcade that I would play in Tekken 5 anymore. Like, it just felt like, okay, we get the character's backstory, but then at the same time we get short amount of fighting. We don't do arcades anymore. Like, this is the part where I got confused. But either way, the customization for this one just ups a level. Like, it's so good. You can customize so many things with each characters, and they just fit in with different style and their personalities properly. Like, I mean, there are some like Nina Williams who is just so sexy in that. But there are others that actually fit in with like the like Mordock, for example. He fits in with that American football outfit very well, and Wang has the weird kind of design look on him. It actually looks like one of those God of War people, and then Gamryu just looks like, well, I mean, he looks like E Honda, but still. But the rest of the characters in this one is actually pretty sick. And let's not take away Tekken's customization as well, Tekken 5 I mean, but Tekken 5 had different things you can add to it, like Goku looking like Jin as well, like, yo, that's crazy. And then Yoshimitsu having that Kishimitsu outfit, which is pretty The illustrations on each story mode are pretty cool, but every single time I look at Leo, he gives me Rock Howard vibes, like generally Rock Howard. But let's not forget about the music in this game. Even though I do prefer Tekken Tag Tournament original soundtracks and all the other ones in the past, I do think they have some songs in there that I think is pretty cool, like Water Mystical Forest. Put that on any ASMR and it would slap, like, trust me, put it on there right now.
And welcome to this guided meditation. I know it's not always easy to fall asleep, but in 10 short minutes, you'll be dreaming and recharging for the day ahead.
Okay, maybe not ASMR because it's a bit too hype for this kind of meditation, but honestly, Masha Kapasonov, she has the best ASMR. So I don't think Tekken 6 is a bad game, but it's a game that I didn't return to all that much because honestly there were some ideas that could have been executed pretty well, but it didn't. I mean, it made the Mishima story mode a bit ridiculous as well because of a long-winded scenario campaign with Lars and Alicia, which I don't really care for, to be honest. I kind of wanted to focus on like Jin and Kazuya and Heihachi, but we didn't really get that. But either way though, I do think you should check it out and see for yourself because there are some cool ideas to it. But yeah, that's all I really got for Tekken 6. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys.